Supernatural conventions with creation entertainment are super fun and amazing. You're going to have a great time, but the schedule can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you haven't looked at one in a while and aren't super familiar with how the event runs. So, I'm going to hopefully answer some of your questions as well as expand on a few other things to help people wrap their minds around how these events work. I've consulted a friend of mine who has volunteered for countless cons and is an expert in my opinion. So if you see me reading off screen, I'm literally reading her texts verbatim to make sure I get you accurate information. If you have additional questions, just let me know. First of all, if you haven't downloaded the Creation Entertainment app, this is what you need. This is going to make your life so much easier because you can select exactly what you're doing this weekend, right? So you can select what panels you want to go to, when they are, where they are, the photo ops, the autographs, etc. And then it organizes your personal schedule for you so you can just follow along with that and not get distracted by everything else. And also, if there are time changes to anything, they'll notify you within the app. It's awesome. It's way, way more intuitive than the spreadsheet. So I highly recommend you download that. And if you need any help, people at Creation Entertainment Volunteering can help you with that at the event. But it's pretty self-explanatory and such a time saver, and also just makes everything so much easier. Regarding actors who are on the schedule multiple days available for photo ops, yes, you can pick and choose which window you attend, but it's always recommended that you pick the one that's the soonest available to you. Just in case something happens and you miss it for some reason, then you have backup time slots. You don't want to wait until the very last day and then miss it for some reason, because there may not be a makeup, and then you're out that money and that photo op, which no one wants to deal with. So yes, you can pick and choose, but we always recommend the sooner the better. Now, something my friend noted that I think is important to remember, that just because someone is present multiple days on the schedule doesn't mean that they have photo ops available all those days. So for instance, if I have a J2 photo op and it's only on the schedule for Saturday, but there's a J2M photo op scheduled for Sunday, you can't assume that they're going to let you do a J2 at the J2M photo op. Like, you need to follow, especially when it comes to the three of them, J2M, follow the schedule. They're not going to have other opportunities for you to take those photos. It's a little bit more flexible with the other actors. If you have conflicts on your personal schedule between autographs, photo ops, events that you've paid out of pocket for, you're going to want to grab someone in the areas affected. So if it's a photo op and a meet and greet that are conflicting for you, grab someone from the photo op room or the meet and greet room and they can help guide you on what to do. If the answer is not obvious to you already, pick someone who's working in that field basically for the day. Another thing my friend mentioned is people often assume that there are autograph conflicts, especially at the 4:30 or later time frame. Those are typically happening in the same area in the theater all at the same time. So if they see multiple happening at the same time in the theater, you won't miss it as long as you're paying attention to the announcements. They're all kind of in the same location happening simultaneously. Creation volunteers are so excellent at answering your questions and helping you navigate like a confusing schedule. If you have a lot of things booked, they can help you figure out what to do. So always, always, always ask. They're super nice. That being said, if something is missed, an autograph of yours, a photo op, a meet and greet, and you did not arrange it ahead of time, you did not arrange or figure out your conflicts or ask someone in advance about how to navigate that situation, and you miss it, there's no guarantee that anything's going to be done about it. So there's not a guarantee that you're going to be able to make it up or get a refund or anything like that. So like my friend said, if you miss a Jensen photo op because the Misha meet and greet ran long, then talk to someone in photos and explain what happened so that they can try to find a solution. It's really very much a person-to-person, case-by-case basis. Some other tips and tricks are be willing to miss panels. They're amazing. I love a good panel. It's one of my favorite things about creation events. In fact, I went to 2 cons without doing any autographs, meet and greets, or anything else. I literally just sat in the panel room and enjoyed myself. But if you have a lot on your plate, if you've bought a lot of extras, autographs, photo ops, whatever, be willing to miss some panels to make your life easier, because otherwise it can get real hectic real fast and you don't want to forget to eat. You don't want to forget to hydrate, use the bathroom, take breaks. Like, it's not worth burning yourself out over. You know, prioritize the thing you paid extra for, enjoy the panels where you can, step out if you need some me time. Everyone is going to be doing that, so don't feel bad. And if it's been a while or it's your first con or whatever your situation may be, you know, Don't feel pressured to do every single thing. It can be tempting. I'm one of those people that wants to do every single thing and not miss a single beat of anything going on, because of FOMO. But truly taking care of yourself and making sure you're not like a dead person by Sunday night, that's the way to go. Another question you asked was about how are they scheduling photo ops so close to each other? I'm going to be honest, I don't have an answer for that. They go really quickly. The photo ops go really quickly, and it's possible that for some of these actors, they don't have a ton of them booked. So it's very possible that they're going to get their solo photo ops done in 5 minutes, because truly the interaction is a few seconds each person. So that's my best guess. Anyways, I hope you have a blast. I hope it's so much fun. I hope everything goes smoothly and that you get to enjoy all the things that you want to enjoy. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. And let me know how it goes.